This is the 2021 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day here at Red Rock, presented by New World Graphics. Don't fit in, stand out, New World Graphics. Next team up on the podium, the Faith Lutheran Crusaders. We've got Coach Mike Sanford alongside two of his players. We've got Jordan Pollard and Vili Fetapai. Coach, I know you've been at Faith a while, but we haven't really seen you get to play many games yet, obviously, with the pandemic. Going through all that, how excited are you to actually be able to get on the field this year?
Very excited. We were able to play 4 games this spring. We were one of the few teams that got a chance to play. And that was exciting to play. It was good to get some games for our seniors, but we're looking forward to having a normal, quote unquote, normal regular season in the time of year when football is supposed to be played.
Absolutely. What stood out about those 4 games?
I think that we ended up 3-1. I think we had some really high moments. I think we played hard. I think we played well. I think it was really good for me in my first year at Faith Lutheran to actually play some games. You know, it would have, been really tough to have had a pandemic, not play at all, and then go into this season. So I feel like we know a lot more about our team, about ourselves, about high school football in Southern Nevada. Obviously, I was here before at UNLV, but it's changed so much, it's grown so much, and there's a lot. It's different. The high school football landscape is different than it was when I was here before.
Vili, how much of a relief was it to actually get out there for 4 games? I know it's a luxury a lot of teams didn't have.
Yeah, it was really nice. When we played our 4 games, it was really fun.
Jordan, what do you think? Obviously, you went 3-1, so you did some good things in those 4 games. What really stood out to you as far as things you did successfully?
I would say the competition, and yeah.
Is that something Coach Sanford's really trying to instill in the team, you think? Just competing every day, or what have been some of his biggest messages that you guys have gravitated towards?
Compete, give it our all, meet the standard.
For sure, Coach, obviously these 2 guys did something right to be sitting up next to you today. Can you just tell me what they're going to mean to your team this year and kind of describe them as players?
Well, first of all, they're both seniors. They're both leaders of our team. And they're leaders within their own personality, which I think that's important. I think you don't want to have leaders be something that they're not. They are both leaders within their personality and don't try to be somebody that they're not, which I'm proud of. I think they're both really good players. I think Vili is an excellent lineman on both sides of the ball. Jordan is excellent defensive player. We played him the last 4 games, the 4 games last year. He played like kind of a tight end H-back. And as a result of that and kind of watching him run with the ball after the catch, we've moved him to running back. So he's going to be in our rotation of running backs and play a lot. Both these guys will play both sides of the ball.
Jordan, sounds like you've played a little bit of everywhere, just about as far as the skill positions. What's it been like to move around? Do you feel like you've been picking up, especially now that you're a running back, and been picking up on things in the offense quickly? Has it been challenging? What's it been like?
It's mostly all the same stuff. It's not too difficult to pick up, but it's great.
Vili, maybe 10 years ago when we were doing this, we heard all the time of guys playing both ways, but it's a lot less, it seems like, every year. So how challenging is that for you, and how do you make yourself ready, I guess, to be able to basically never come off the field?
It's usually really hard to play both ways, but we've been conditioned to where we should be able to play both ways and more.
What have been the keys to those conditioning? How have you guys gotten up to that standard where you can do that?
We've been running all summer, and we've been working on our plays all summer, so we're going to be a good team.
Coach, who else should we look out for? I know you brought some other guys here today. Who are some other names that are going to be leaders this year?
Well, one of our juniors, Dixon Gray Ryan, is a really good player. We're excited about him. He's a defensive end and a lineman. Jack Gentile is another one. He'll be a defensive back, kind of a combination defensive back, linebacker, safety guy, and then he'll also play receiver on offense. Jaden Turner, who is wide receiver, DB, and long snapper, and was our special teams player of the year last year as a junior. So those are some guys that I really like. And one of the things, you know, our philosophy is when you ask them about playing both ways, they're not going to play every down of the game both ways, but I think that you want your best players on the field, and both these guys love football, and so they love being out there, and so we will, you know, try to be judicious in how much we play them on each side of the ball, but they're going to play both ways.
Sure. Jordan, realignment affected everyone, but just looking at the division, you guys are going to look like you got one of the toughest roads. It seems like it's going to be a battle week in, week out. Are you embracing that challenge, or how do you look at that with, you know, being in with not only you guys but some of the other powers of Southern Nevada in your same league?
Yeah, I think we'll do great. Just need a couple guys to step up in their places, and we'll go as far as we can.
All right, sounds great. Well, that was Faith Lutheran High here at the 2021 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day.